that?
Yep.
What's up, everybody? We're back here, Rec Masters, with another course, Spotlight. We're at Deer Lakes Park in Tarentum, Pennsylvania. One of the courses that was home to the 2015 Worlds. We're on hole 15, one of the signature holes here at Deer Lakes. And we're just going to run through the park, show you what the course is like. We're going to take whoever plays the hole best again and just show you each hole like that. And hope you enjoy. See you on the other side. Alright, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
We are here at Deer Lakes Park. This is our home course, so we're going to be a little biased during this video.
Yeah.
Who designed this one, Tim?
This course was designed by J. Gary Dropcho, Tom Moeller, and
Dan Sowers.
What,
around 2008, I want to say? Something like that?
I think 2006 it went in.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the first hole. It's par 4 uphill, kind of open for a couple hundred feet, and then you're into the woods, straight uphill.
Nice hyzer shot to where this pin's at up on the top left here.
Yeah.
That's B pin.
Well, yeah. Pretty much this whole course, how you throw the hole depends on where the pin is. Because I mean, the pins can
Yeah.
the pins can be 200 feet away from each other. It's so. Some holes, one day you walk up to it and it's a big hyzer. Next day you walk up to it and it's a big hyzer forehand.
Yeah.
Hole 2, this is a par 3.
222 feet straight across a little gully. Steve's going to show us the Anheuser approach here. I like to go forehand.
Yeah, I go forehand here also. Oh wait, where's the pin?
It's up in B to the top right. Or no, it's not.
No, it was long.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We filmed this, what, a month ago or something like that? Or
Maybe even more than that.
Maybe even more than that, so it's been a while, so.
That pin I throw backhand straight at it.
There we go, that might be a little.
This hole we had to take a picture of the blue sign because we had a little tree accident involving the white T sign.
Yeah, this one is a beast. Straight, long, but narrow, and
If you go left or right, you're in trouble.
downhill to right about where that bridge is down there, and then it starts going back uphill. to
Mike's not
where the
happy.
pin is. No, that was too low.
As you can see, the left and the right is...
Bumblicious.
Yep. Sword.
Yeah.
And you
Lucky
get the
kick.
2 nicest kicks I've ever seen on a shank.
As far as this course goes in the Pittsburgh area, it's definitely one of the better maintained courses, I think.
Yeah.
The rough, or the bumble as they call it around here, is not quite as thick as like Moraine and even Knob Hill.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to like Eric James and BJ Ryer for all the work they do on the course.
Yeah, absolutely. But even like in areas where they don't necessarily go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the
Like,
park does a lot too for the big open areas.
there's just not a lot of, like, in the rough, there's not a lot of huge, like, thorn bushes and all that kind of stuff. It seems to be,
Unless you go right on this hole.
well, yeah, obviously there are some places that are going to be bad, but
Yeah.
on the whole. Speaking of holes, for 255 foot, this one is definitely largely dependent on where the pin is, how the shot is. Right now it's in the straight position, in the B position.
You go big hyzer to the little right of the tree, or you can try like a little...
I go straight at it with a little bit of a flex line.
Looks like there's a little bit of tailwind or something out there.
Yeah. Hard to tell. I like this hole though. It's fun. I like every pin position.
This is one of the ones you're talking about where 2 of the pin positions can be like 100 feet apart.
Yeah, definitely. But they're all cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Ta-da!
Steve couldn't handle it.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of Steve today if I hadn't mentioned that already. We show who plays the hole the best, and Steve was playing
the
pretty
best.
well. Yeah, at least his tee shots were the best. I ended up beating him,
Yeah.
so I don't know how that works out, but his tee shots were better than mine, obviously. Hole 5, downhill in jail. There's definitely a few lines that you can take here depending on where the pin is.
Yeah, the straight line I like to throw backhand, but if it's down to the right, I usually throw a forehand. Just want to float something down, let it slide up. And even that landed probably 40 feet before the basket and slid 25.
And that's a putter.
Yeah.
So that is pretty steep downhill. You got definitely a touch shot. I actually throw a thumber there.
On like every position pin.
Actually, that's not true. On that position, I throw a tomahawk.
Oh. Hole 6, dog leg to the right. Forehand or turnover available.
Which is weird, because that's actually probably the only hole anymore that I throw an overhand shot on.
There's also the very brave over the OB line on this hole too.
Yes, up there on the right of the screen, you can see there. Steve got a lucky kick there, but with a nice little
His evidence got skinny.
yeah, little hyzer flip up kind of thing with the evidence. And that was a good hole for Steve for sure.
Whoa.
All right, now we're coming out to two of the more open holes on the course. 7 is I don't know, I mean, I'd say it's one of the signature holes of the course, kind of. Just like a big
The front
downhill.
line at least.
Yeah. Big open downhill hyzer.
Or an argument could be made for 9 being the signature hole of the front line too.
That's true. This one is probably one of the this is one of the type of holes that whenever you walk up to this hole, people usually throw at least a few shots off of it just because it's fun.
Just a crush down the hill. Oh,
Incoming.
made that one. Throw my second shot.
Damn. You know, let me tap out real fast.
Now hole 8 is wrapping back up around the hill, and this is an elevated basket coming up. No T signage there.
No.
Forgot that one. I used to throw a thumber on this one too, but I've been liking the hyzer with the defender there, just like that flat, let it kind of fade out at the top of the hill.
That one got a good skip.
Yeah.
It looked like it just barely made it over, and then it was right up against the...
Hole 9 is probably the fan favorite, I would say, on this course. 774 feet from the white tee, par 5. It's a big hyzer shot around these trees, across the field, and then you're going down a tunnel into the woods to like a kind of, I would say, like a platform green.
Yeah.
Nice hyzer out there. All your best bet right there is to get out around those trees. Big arms can get over those trees and out into the field, out in front of us.
I was trying to skip something over in front of the trail, but I missed. I got 0 skip. Just trying to throw a truth down here, and I get a little air under it.
That's all right. At least it didn't go right. If you go right there, you can lose discs in there.
Yeah.
Not so much down the hill there. I mean, like, it's got to go pretty far down to be like real lost. But over to the right is some thick stuff.
That's a mystery disc. I don't know what I threw there.
No, wasn't my pure land there.
I have it in my hand. I think it might be a soft judge.
Stand to reason. Hole 10. This is the start of the hardest part of the course,
Oh, yeah.
I think. This is uphill, pretty steep, probably more steep than the camera's going to show. And then at the crest of the hill, it turns right across another field about, what, maybe 300 feet across the field into a little...
Pine tree, green.
Yeah.
Nice.
If it's in the long position, it plays super long.
And that was a good play by Steve, staying real close to the top of the hill.
Yeah, that's what you want.
He's taking this big hyzer though and just kind of letting it plinko down in. I don't think he wanted it to go that far, maybe.
No, it doesn't look like.
As you can see, this course features the Mach X baskets by DGA. They are my favorite baskets.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah. Again, we may be biased because
Yeah.
it's our home course and we're used to them, but as far as I can tell from every other basket that we've played on, Chain Stars, you know, the Innova Disc Catcher, what else with the Salient baskets that we've played on up at Sugar Creek.
And the Prodigy ones that.
Prodigy,
Mob.
yeah, I mean, the Mach X's are definitely my favorite.
Hashtag biased.
Yeah, I actually don't even mind the
Oh,
Chain
yeah.
Stars at Moraine as much as some people because I don't have a super hard putt, so I don't get that bounce out a lot.
Yeah, me either.
Now this is a pretty cool
Oh,
hole.
Steve.
Oh.
We
Shooting
have
down this
children watching
tunnel.
us, Steven.
Steve's. That one, obviously you can see from that tee shot, it's about 50 feet off of the tee that's open, and then it's a
And
tunnel
that was
shot. This is
Steve
another one where the
putting
tee,
out
where
on
the pin
hole
positions are
11.
pretty far away from each other. So it could either be a forehand or a straight shot, or a straight shot that you want to hook at the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices. This is hole 12, 288 feet.
This is in the B position. See,
Yeah.
you can even see on that sign how C and B are probably 100 feet apart from each other.
Yeah. Two totally different shots.
Yeah.
Steve goes turnover. I like to go turnover here too, but as my forehand's been getting better, I can probably go forehand next time.
Yeah, I typically throw a forehand there. Sometimes, depending on the wind, I'll throw a turnover.
Oh, Steve,
Here's someone film
mad.
Yeah.
Look at the branches. Steve doesn't like pars.
All right, going back into the woods. This one's another par 4, 372 feet, which seems short, but the kind of hole that it is, the fact that the drive is uphill and then you have to go across the ravine, it does not seem like it's only 372 feet.
No.
There's no way. And today the pin is up to the left in what, probably the B position or C position.
Yeah, I think that's C.
A position is probably about 150 feet to the right, which completely changes the hole.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we all had crazy skips here, so we're gonna see us all drive instead of
Yeah.
just Steve's. We were sick of seeing Steve's, so we filmed ourselves.
I'm going with the sheriff off the tee here. Didn't get quite enough height until I hit whatever that was on the ground.
Probably one of the 10,000 roots that's up there.
Yeah.
Counted them the other day.
What are you throwing here?
That's probably a gold line ballista. Something that'll glide. Hold that high to the line. Give me a big skip to the left, especially for this pin. It's probably 200 feet away from a pin.
Steve's trying to go with a little light turnover with the putter. Not quite getting it tight enough.
I don't know why I didn't go hyzer line there.
I think those trees out wide scared him probably. He had a little bit more of a wide gap.
Steve does spook easy.
Steve, they'll call him Steve's Shrekking Ghost for nothing. Moving on to hole 14. This is a par 5, 651 feet. There have been complaints about this hole and there not being any lines off of the tee, but I actually disagree with that. If you go straight out from the tee and just play a nice soft turnover shot, there is definitely a line that'll take you straight to the that second ravine out there.
Yeah. Pretty much want to throw something flippy straight at that tree straight ahead of the tee pad.
I'm throwing a Destiny pretty much flat, maybe a little bit of hyzer, and just letting it kind of get that nice soft turnover. I think I hit a late tree or something like that, because where I end up here, normally I'm a little bit more to the left.
And then we just decided to film me for a second.
Because you were mad.
I think I hit a tree.
Yeah, I think you might have been in that first ravine.
It's a good spot. There's a lot of looks from there.
The first ravine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that spot. Yeah, so you definitely want to end up a little bit to the right or left of where I am, because I'm like right behind that last grouping of trees.
Oh.
And I hit the first one
You
available.
must have missed one of your shots, because that went way over to the left, and then now you're
It's
way over.
possible. I don't know though. Did it
But
go
what's
over to the left?
It, like, unless it kicked back after
Yeah,
three.
I'm not sure. Very well could have missed one of my shots.
And slammer.
Yeah, that'll happen.
There I am counting my shots, but looks like I'm conducting an orchestra.
Here's a nice little pure shot right up to the basket. That's a short shot, but I was happy with that one. It was a nice shot.
Like, was a foot off the ground the whole way to the basket. I'm probably walking to a roll away. I was having the roll away blues this day.
Now we're on to hole 15. This is the signature hole here at Deer Lakes. About 200 feet. 200 what? 80 something?
83 feet?
So yeah, it's about 200 feet downhill over land, and then about 80 something feet over water to the basket.
Steve surprisingly doesn't get his Aquaman skip off the water here.
It's probably lucky though, because this in the summertime, this pond just fills up with lily pads, and if you throw a disc in there, it is hard to see, it is hard to find, it's hard to get it out. You're not allowed to go in the water, so you got to use some sort of retriever, and it's tough.
Yeah, and so is that putt for Steve.
Steve's mad.
Oh, throws
Throws his mini. I think me and Steve were like about tied at this point for our number one ACB tag. So Steve really wanted that putt for sure.
Yeah. $16. Everyone's least favorite hole. I don't hate it so much anymore, but there are days where I hate this hole.
It's definitely tough. The tunnel shot off the tee, straight up through the trees, and then you want it to fade left at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's up in C-pin.
So yeah, it's hard to get distance because of the design of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you can't really hyzer flip something up around the corner.
I just throw a hyzer with my verdict. Get a little bit too much skip at the end there.
I think a little log saved just.
Yeah.
It's my convict up there. A nice turnover with the Destiny again.
Yeah. Caught a tree at the end, but that shot was looking good. I was pretty happy with that until, the inevitable happened.
Till the shrubbery. Get your footing. And there's 3 trees right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right into the heart of the chains. Hole 17, my most recent ace hole. You're an ace hole.
You are an asshole.
This one's about 302 feet or something like that. Slightly downhill and open.
OB on the road, but that really doesn't come into play at all if you throw it where it's supposed to go.
This one's in the B position right now, which is pretty much right behind that tree. You can kind of see it down there in the shadow.
Peeking out from behind the tree.
The C position's hard on this hole because it's down there to the right, tucked into the trees, so it adds probably another 80 feet to the hole.
Yeah. It's weird too. It looks like such a easy shot, but
Did that go through the chains?
I think it did. That's that Shreking ghost. Makes the comebacker.
Don't call it a comebacker.
Hole 18, 320 some feet it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's 500 and something feet.
Oh yeah, it has to be. I don't know what I'm.
Par 4, wide open for about 300 and so
I
feet.
can't math.
And then down into the woods, OB Road the whole way to on the left, the whole way down to the basket. It's just a nice like hyzer shot, or I just kind of throw like a little straight hyzer flip.
Yeah, I think you guys are tied right now coming into this hole.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because we filmed both of you like, because it was close.
Yeah.
Steve lining up his shot.
James Conrad.
Steve crushing his beast out there. Don't forget, go to your local sporting goods store, pick up your Steve Shrekin Ghost 0-time world champ stamp beast. Flying off the shelves.
Throwing that putter again. I don't know what that is. It's Axiom or MVP or something. It's white with black rim.
I've seen him throw that.
I was thinking that too.
I don't think we've seen Steve throw since this like.
That's true. We haven't played it in a while.
Off food truck.
Medium pure, trying to get down this little tunnel. Didn't quite put enough on it to get that turn, but I get the miracle kick at the end. If I didn't hit that tree, that was going out of bounds, I bet.
It's hitting the poop truck.
This is for Steve to keep it tied and go into overtime. And he does not.
He's mad, but then he's happy. But that's just a face. The bird. He smiles, but he's dying inside.
All right, I get the bird to keep the #1 tag.
To maintain
there you have it.
I was like, why do your tattoos look so crazy? But you had that.
I had that tape stuff on.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that was Deer Lakes Park, Tarentum, Pennsylvania. One of the top 20 courses in the country. #1 in the state of Pennsylvania, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And come on, check it out. Go to Disc Golf Course Review. You can check it out there. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Wreckmaster.
Like, share, subscribe.